Shit. Oh shit, that's loud. All right. It is the 11th, Monday, the 11th, today. Um, I didn't journal since like last Thursday, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and the 11th, and we've had a pretty eventful time. Um, what was it Thursday? Thursday. I was up at 5:30, did our workout, did our morning workout. We did like some treadmill work, some skipping, and then I did some sprints and a little bit of core work. And then I completely disassembled a fuel oil service valve for the starboard gas turbine. And then we reassembled it, reinstalled it by noon. I left after that. I did the radiology lecture, the radiology and X-ray lecture. She was a commander. There's one of two uniform radiologists in the entire Canadian Armed Forces, which was dope. That was an absolute privilege being able to sit on. There was a major, two captains, a bunch of PAs, a lieutenant commander. It was crazy. It was like the main surgeon of like the hospital was there. Yeah, that was dope. And then I napped for like 4.5 hours. Then I woke up at like 8 o'clock. I was like, shit, now I need to do something. Even though I did like a morning workout, then I did boxing on ship. So then I went back and then and then I woke up at 8 and then I went down and did a little bit of assault biking. And then some core workout and then some sprints. And I was sitting there talking with my mentor and Ahmed, the man, Ahmed. He's not here right now. He's out doing something. Yeah, so then we were chatting until like 12:30 midnight. Then I was in bed for about 1 a.m. Friday, working on the same valve because there's the exact same problem. So there's like 5 spots that probably could have gone wrong. So we were like sort of trying it, improving it, and troubleshooting different spots, but we couldn't fix it. So there's probably a cross in the lines or something like that was messing up the valve entirely. But we were doing that for way too long. And there was a fuel transfer going on, so I didn't get off work. And like normally Friday we get off a little bit earlier, like just after lunch. We were there until like end of the day, proper end of the day. Oh, so long. And then I got back, and then like I think we were done at 3:15. And then I went to my boxing, so I wasn't back here until about 3:45. And then I had to leave at 4:30, so I only had like 45 minutes to get ready. And then I was off to volunteering, and I had to bus. Yeah, I bussed. So yeah, then I volunteered with the army, and then we were gonna go top ropes, but then I didn't. I just went and smoked weed, rode the Green Dragon for the last bit of the night with my keeper. We were there for a while. I was in bed for about like midnight, something like that. And then Saturday, big day, huge day. It was dope. Game of Thrones, first thing in the morning. Addicted to that again. And then shower, FaceTime, and then I played squash with two of my boys. My main training boy, lad, friend, training partner, and another guy, my keeper. And I started out I was the worst, and then I ended off I had some endurance. I was just kind of like raging out. It worked though. And then got some touches in, a little bit of warm up, and then we had our last game of the season. Um, I'm top goal scorer in the league as of right now going into the game. I had a 1 goal lead. I was at 10 goals. Second place was at 9 goals, and he was on the other team that we were playing. And then I scored one, or I should have scored one in the first like 7 minutes. It was an absolute dime of a pass, absolute breakaway, and then I just panicked and then flubbed it, like toe bunted it, and then I like went absolutely wide. It was one of the most embarrassing misses I've ever had. And then I got us had an early lead, so I scored a goal and got us an early lead. I think it was like half an hour in or something. And then second half, I think it was second half. No, it was the same half. Right about halftime, the other striker got a beautiful header. I can't even hate on it at all. It was pure class. Right in the top corner. Keeper was there, but it was just past his fingers. It was so beautiful. But yeah, so we ended up 1-1. My keeper got a black eye because somebody slid in on him, cleats up, and my leg. I don't know how well you can see it. It's fucking torched. It's so sore right now. It's like all swollen and purple. I don't know really know what happened. Not gonna lie, because I was just like fucking head down, charging through, dribbling, trying not to get injured too much. But something happened. It like I felt it. Like I took some contact, and I was like, ow, that hurts. And then it started burning. And I could feel like filling. And then I took off my compressions right at the end of the my compression pants right at the end of the game, and it just like ballooned out. I was like, shit. So yeah, and then and then I was like, okay, well that sucks. So then I put the compressions back on because my buddy invited me out to go watch a comedy show with him. So then I was like, so I ended up walking like another kilometer and a half off a fucking swollen ass leg. And it was rough. And then yeah, we watched the comedy show till like midnight. And then yeah, that was pretty well. That was Saturday, and then Sunday was pretty well recovery. Mentor shows up 10:30. I'm still in bed because I ain't trying to do anything yesterday. Tastes like supper. Anyways, I picked up a chain repair tool and a new chain. The new chain doesn't even fit. Figured that out today. I was trying to fiddle around with it, fart around with it. Chain tool works. That was kind of cool. And then Almond introduced me to One Piece. That was interesting. And then we watched Underworld for a bit. And then I was back on my Game of Thrones grind. And then yeah, I was in bed for something like 3 a.m. And then today went to the base hospital, whatever. Yeah, they're like, wow, that's fucked. Take today off. I was like, sweet. So yeah, and here I am, whole day later, and what have I accomplished? Caught up on my journaling, updated my board, cleaned up a little bit, did my laundry, got the bike fixed up. Okay, so I went over to one of my buddy's place, because he's a bike fanatic, and he knows a lot about repairing bikes. So he's like, yeah, I should have a chain for you. So I went over there, and he didn't have the chain. He didn't. I was like, okay, shit. Like, yeah, just up the road there should be a bike shop that you can go to. So I wheel my bike all the way over there, only to find out it's fucking closed. I'm like, fuck, why did they close so early on Monday? Anyways, there's another bike shop, 4 kilometers down up the road, open until 5. It was 4:15 when I looked at my phone. It was a 45-minute walk, 10-minute bike, and I had a bike that its chain couldn't work. So I fucking was like scootering it, or like it's called skateboarding it, all the way down, like just fucking the whole way. That was fucking, and with my leg like this, every time I like sometimes I'd swing or like fucking push off the ground, and then I'd nail my fucking shin like right where it's swollen off the fucking off the pedal. That hurt. I was like, fuck. Keep on remembering it's there. Yeah, and I was pretty well venting a lot because like I was smoking a lot this weekend. I think I smoked Friday night, Saturday, I smoked Sunday again. Yeah, so Friday later at night, Saturday after the game, and then Sunday midday or something like that. So like, and apparently I get very moody, get very pissed off and unmotivated and like irritable. It's a testament from my roommate. So I don't know. Apparently it does affect my emotions a lot. But you know what else is affecting my emotions? My leg. It's in a lot of pain right now, not gonna lie. Hopefully it heals pretty quick. I hope so. Something that happened over the last couple days that I wanted to share. I think I only ran, Friday morning, after my mentor was here until about 12:30, and then I only had like 4 hours of sleep or something, and then what was it after that? And then at 5:30 we were up to go do our soul bike first thing in the morning, and I was so grumpy. I did not want to do that. I'm not a morning person at all. Lucky my training partner is, because he's like smiling like a freaking animal first thing in the morning, and I'm just pissed off. Yeah, so I ran that whole day off 4 hours of sleep. I took a caffeine tablet at like or caffeine pill like when I came back right before I went for the volunteering. And then it kicked in when I was volunteering, and then I had so much energy. I was dancing, I was singing, I was like serving the food, like big smiles for miles sort of thing with the clients or the people that we were serving. But it was dope. Anyways, I'm gonna go for a swim now. I'll fucking maybe record another one later if there's anything interesting that happens over the next 4 hours, 3 hours, 6 hours. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. If you are, if you aren't, then you're not a loyal follower or viewer. But anyways, I don't really care. Happy Monday. Not really, but what's for me? Not really. Toodles.